My dear daughter, your old man is a real estate tycoon, worth billions. Why do you want to start from scratch as an intern? If you work by my side, I can make you a general manager.
Pass. Dad, didn't you always say one must start at the bottom? It is the key to laying a solid foundation, right?
My baby girl is growing up.
Dad, I gotta go. I have to head to work now. Remember, don't reveal my secret.
No, she's too naive. I can't let her suffer any losses. Come in. My daughter is set to start working. Make sure she's taken good care of.
Got it, Mr. Lane.
Freya Lane? It's really you.
And you are...
We were classmates before. Don't you remember? Are you working here too?
Yeah.
That's great. Today's my first day at work. We're colleagues from now on.
Well, let's pretend you don't know me. You look like a bumpkin. Look like a bumpkin.
They are the new interns. Let's give them a big hand.
Well, have you heard Mr. Lane's daughter is said to come to work at our company? Could it be that one of them is Ms. Lane?
My guess is the one in the luxurious dress. You see the other one? What she wears is worth no more than $200. She must be a bumpkin from backwoods.
You can say that again.
Agree. Wouldn't it be great if we could get along well with Ms. Lane? Then we'll get promoted.
Definitely.
You two, say hello to everyone.
Hello, I'm Irene Lane. Hope we can get along.
I'm Freya Lane, graduated from Harvard University.
Did you hear that? She is Elaine, must be our chairman's daughter.
Yeah.
Queenie and Yara, show the new interns around.
Okay.
Hey,
Go away.
Exactly.
what about me?
Don't be so clumsy, newbie. Find a seat yourself.
Go sit over there. It's quiet there.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Getting you some water. What else did you think?
You spilled it on me.
Then grab a napkin and wipe it up. Your dress isn't worth much anyway. Unlike you, Ms. Lane wears many big brands.
Her dress was outdated 2 years ago. I'm already over it.
Ms. Lane, here's your coffee. Definitely handmade.
Thanks a lot.
Well, Ms. Lane, are you the daughter of our chairman, Mr. Lane?
Mr. Lane? Well, you got me. I'm here to get some down-to-earth experience. I hope you can keep it under wraps.
I totally got it.
By the way, I'll throw a birthday party this weekend. All of you can come to my villa and have fun.
Your villa? You have a villa?
That's right.
Ms. Lane, let's support each other in the future.
Sure, no problem. Hey you, you're also invited. I'll show you how big the gap between us is.
Isn't that my dad's chauffeur? Why is he here? No, he can't see me, or else my cover would be blown.
My dad. Dad's driver is here to pick me up, so I gotta go.
Freya.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Here are some dresses that Ms. Lane doesn't like anymore.
Gosh, can't you get some of the new styles for me? I'm done with the outdated.
But Ms. Lane hasn't yet been tired of the new styles. I only dare to steal the outdated ones from her. If she finds out, I might lose my job.
All right, I get it. Are you sure Mr. Lane won't be at home this weekend?
Don't worry. All set up. He won't be at home.
All right then. I've invited my colleagues to Mr. Lane's villa for my birthday party this weekend.
Freya, is this where you live? I heard this is the most luxurious community in town.
Well, it's okay. I'm quite used to it.
How come? We live in the same community. That's quite a coincidence.
Irene, don't be so envious. Sometimes the gap between people is bigger than between humans and pigs.
Let's go. Come on, make yourself at home.
Wow, Freya, your villa is huge.
It's not bad. About 200 square meters. What are you staring at? This dress is from a trendy brand. The latest runway collection. In the whole country, less than 3 people own it.
How come that dress looks so familiar?
Why are you spacing out? Wake up and get out of my way.
It must be her first time entering in such a fancy villa. She's now completely shocked.
Indeed, I'm truly shocked. Freya, is this really your home?
If it wasn't mine, could it be yours?
You're just jealous.
Give me a break.
What are you up to? Don't touch the slippers. I don't want to catch foot fungus.
Foot fungus? I think you already got them.
What did you just say?
Freya, we're your guests. Shouldn't you entertain us with some fruit?
Looks like being a freeloader is really your strongest suit. Still, Freya, I'm actually kind of thirsty. Well,
Yeah, Freya, where's the fridge?
Oh, it should be.
It's over there.
I know where it is. It's just that the nanny uses it more often. I barely do chores.
Yeah, Freya, where's your nanny? Why don't you ask her out to wait on us? We can't let you. Entertain us in person.
Yeah. Where is she?
Well, she took the day off for her family issues.
How dare she talk big in my house? Let's see how I'll deal with you.
Girls, have some fruit.
Hey, what is it? Hand it over now.
What? What are you talking about?
I saw it with my own eyes. She found a gemstone ring under the couch and then put it on her own hand.
What? Hurry up, give it back to me. You heard me?
You mean this? This is my stuff. Why should I give it to you?
You just took it under the couch. In my house, you're nothing but a thief.
Let me tell you one last time. This is my stuff, a gift from my grandma.
don't waste your breath on her. Let's call the police. She was caught red-handed.
Yeah, call the police.
Fine. Let's do this.
What? No police.
Why not? That's a huge gem.
She'll stay in jail for years.
Well, we're colleagues after all. Let's not go that far. Irene, I'm giving you one last chance. Hand over the ring and get out of my house. Or else I won't go easy on you.
You seriously? I think you should get out.
Me?
Freya, I'm going to ask you one last time. Is this really your place?
What nonsense?
All right, then show us the property deed. As long as you flash it, I'll believe you.
Are you serious? This is my privacy. Don't you get it?
Yeah, why should Freya show you the property deed?
That's enough.
Hey, where are you off to? Where are you going?
Scared that I'll reveal your lies?
Hey, where are you going?
Everyone, check this out. The property deed.
Where did you get it?
Open your eyes wide and take a good look at the name on it.
How is this possible?
Whose name is on this?
So, Irene, this is actually your house?
How is that possible?
Now, you see, who is the real owner here?
No way. You must have forged this property deed.
I forged it. Are you out of your mind? If this was my first time here, how did I have the time to forget it? I
can't believe this. This can't be real. It is impossible.
Did we get the wrong person? Irene is actually the real daughter of our chairman, Mr. Lane.
That doesn't seem right. If you were right, wouldn't we have offended her badly?
Let me ask you this. Whose ring is this in this house? Who is the real owner?
I don't believe this.
Besides, the passwords you entered are 3, 6, 4, 1, 1, 1, and 3. Am I right?
How do you know that?
Because I'm the one who set it up. Fool.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, I'm now wondering how you managed to get the passwords in the first place. Are you a bold thief? By the way, I almost forgot about your dress.
My dress? What do you mean? Are you saying that I stole it from you?
Or what?
Don't get too full of yourself. You think I don't know how you got this house in the first place? Just a stupid villa. This is not over.
Some people never learn.
Since Freya has left, we'll leave as well.
Sure, take care. Lily, have a seat. Hey, Dad, I need you to look into a girl named Freya Lane. I wonder if she has anything to do with your chauffeur.
Why, Irene, why did you humiliate me in front of our colleagues? No, this is not over.
Freya, what's going on here? Didn't you say that villa was yours? How come? We got kicked out? So embarrassed.
Exactly. Aren't you the heiress of the Lane group? Were you lying to us?
You just don't get it. In fact, Irene is my dad's mistress.
What?
Well, I didn't plan to bring this up to you. Irene was my classmate in high school. One day she found out my dad was rich, so she seduced him.
She became loose so young.
So that villa...
It was supposed to be a gift to me from my dad. God knows what kind of spell she cast on my dad. Now, the villa is hers, and I didn't find out until now.
She's really wicked. How could she kick you out like that?
Well, I'm now afraid that she might speak ill of me in front of my dad.
Don't worry, Freya. We're definitely on your side. She's just a shameless homewrecker. We'll teach her a lesson.
Yeah, let's go. Tell everyone.
Really?
Come on, Freya. Don't let her use your kindness. If I were you, I would have beaten her up.
Shame on you.
What?
Irene, this is what you have to do today. Present last year's annual plan and this year's investment report in a table format.
So many on my plate? How could I possibly finish all this by myself?
You think you're somebody by seducing somebody? You think you call the shots here?
You.
What? Just do as you're told. If you fail, you're fired. Freya, there's a new restaurant nearby. Let's go try it.
Yeah, after dinner, we can go shopping.
Sure, let's go.
Watch out. You can't afford to ruin Freya's dress.
Queenie, don't say that. After all, she's very capable. She can easily get a villa using her body. She surely has the money.
What are you trying to say?
Isn't that obvious? We've known. What a filthy person you are.
What nonsense are you talking about? I don't get it.
What? Trying to deny it? So shameless.
You...
All right. Don't bother arguing with her. Let's go eat. I'm really hungry.
Look, did that filthy girl stay overnight here?
I suppose she did. She should have finished her work earlier.
Aren't we having a meeting later? You two go get the sheet she made.
I see.
Wake up! Wake up!
What's happening?
What's the matter with you? This is where you work, not take a nap or slack off.
I'm exhausted. I worked all night long, so I took a 5-minute nap.
5 minutes? You just wanted to freeload. Is the sheet ready? Let me take a look.
It's done. Here you go.
Oh, by the way, you better tidy up quickly. We'll have a meeting shortly. You look like a mess now. She is so stupid. Freya, the sheet.
All right. Let's head to the meeting. I wonder how she is gonna do without the sheet at the meeting.
Freya, is the sheet and project proposal ready?
Yes, Ms. Bush. Here they are.
Aren't those my work?
Keep quiet. At the meeting.
Good job. You must have put effort into it.
Thank you, Ms. Bush. Actually, I stayed up late to finish them.
What about yours?
Well, Irene, didn't you get in here with nothing in your hands? You didn't do it, right?
No wonder. She just left after work yesterday. Looks like she didn't take Ms. Bush seriously at all.
That's just nonsense. Ms. Bush, those files Freya presented are mine. This morning, Queenie took them from me and handled them to Freya.
That's nonsense. Who took your files? I didn't do that.
Irene, I know you have issues with me, but we're at work right now. How could you lose your temper while working?
I stayed up all night long working on them. How could you just take my credit like that?
You stayed up late? Any proof? Actually, I stayed up late, working on this. You think you could take my credit as yours so easily?
Exactly. As an intern, you're really spiteful. Just admit if you slacked off. No one would blame you. Why did you have to? Take someone else's credit. That's just rude.
Rude? You teamed up to bully me.
Wait, what? You can't just slander us like that. Who bullied you? Who bullied you? Ms. Bush, I think. We should kick her out of this company instantly, or else she would corrupt other colleagues. If everyone acted like her, what's the point of us working so hard? We just need to take up colleagues' work.
Though Irene is a newbie, she's a total troublemaker. Yesterday, I got her a cup of water. In return, she yelled at me. Moreover, her personal life is a mess.
What are you talking about? Stop slandering me.
You can leave now. Go pack up your things. You're fired.
Ms. Bush, are you really going to fire me?
What do you think? If I were you, I would have resigned already.
I say you're the one who should leave. Ms. Bush, fire me if you want, but I have a few questions for Freya.
What questions?
What's the financial expense of March this year? What's the quotation to which we and J&M Steel agreed?
How would I know?
I thought you stayed up working on these files last night. How come you don't know the figures?
There are so many figures. How could I remember all of them?
You can't, can you? Well, listen carefully. The financial expense in March is $1,860,000. The quotation is $8,600,000. Got it now?
So what if you knew these figures?
Freya, what's really going on here?
Ms. Bush, Freya is the daughter of Mr. Lane.
Are you serious? Irene, I've got the big picture. You can leave.
Miss Bush, she stole my work. How are you going to handle this?
Should I remind you that? I'm your superior? I've told you I would take care of this. So stop babbling and get out. Ms. Lane, I'm really sorry. I didn't recognize you at first. Well, thanks to Queenie's tip. Or else I would have made a huge mistake. Relax, I will not. Tell the others that you're Mr. Lane's daughter.
Mr. Lane? The chairman? Do they really mistake me for the heiress of the Lane Group? That's fantastic. Well, it's okay. I just want to get some experience here. Hope you will not blow my cover.
Sure, I get it.
I'm so pissed off.
Irene, think you can challenge me? Don't be so naive.
Freya, when did I offend you? We were once classmates, right? Why are you picking on me? You even stole my work.
Just shut up. Warning you. I graduated from Harvard University, so I don't have a classmate who is a bumpkin. Did you get what I said?
How did you become like this?
Times have changed. A loser like you can never understand my life. Well, soon you'll know the consequences of fighting against me.
You really think I don't know who you are? You broke into my villa and stole my work. I know, you can always reach new lows.
Listen up. If you dare to spread any rumors, I won't let you off.
What's wrong, Freya? You look so down.
Irene, you opposed me again and again. I gotta get rid of you.
Who put trash on my desk?
Well, I think they suit you perfectly. A trash should work in a pile of trash.
Queenie Johnson, you better watch your mouth. Stop calling me like that.
Everyone, look over here. She is a mistress, a homewrecker, so thick-skinned.
A mistress? Whose mistress am I? You better clarify what you said. Another doing of yours? Freya, have you done?
What? You ruined someone's family. Can't I even talk about it?
Whose family did I ruin? You better show me the proof.
If I were in your shoes, I'd leave quietly. You've stolen a villa from Ms. Lane. Now you want to steal the Lane Group? Who do you think you are?
Well, go ahead and tell me who she is.
Mr. Lane, what brings you here?
Dad, what brings you here?
Dad?
If I hadn't come, they would have worked harder bullying you.
Freya, aren't you the daughter of Mr. Lane?
Oh, just shut up.
Why didn't I know that? Who is this extra daughter I suddenly have? Come on, let me see her. You've got some nerve to pose as my daughter, you liar.
So you're a fraud.
Mr. Lane, I never claimed to be your daughter. They got the wrong person. It has nothing to do with me.
Is that so?
No, she told us that she was your daughter, and she said Irene was your mistress.
How is that possible? This is my dad. Do I have to show you our ID cards?
Wait a minute. A couple of days ago after work, I saw Mr. Lane's driver pick up Freya. Is it possible that Freya is actually Mr. Lane's mistress?
What did you just say, Matt?
My dad and my mom love each other. He never cheated on her. Still, how could you spread rumors about your boss? You want to get fired?
No. This has nothing to do with me. It's all because Freya said so.
Freya, tell us who you really are. Don't want to say it, huh? All right, let me do it for you. Freya is the daughter of my dad's driver, Marvin.
Marvin Lane, come to me now.
Yesterday, you sneaked into my house while my dad was away. Still, I was going to let it slide for the sake of Marvin. I never expected you to be so vicious. You even lied that I was my dad's mistress. If he hadn't come today, you would be still bullying me now.
Freya Lane, what exactly are you up to? You're just a driver's daughter. How could you steal Ms. Lane's identity and fool us?
Were it for you being snobbish and trying to use Ms. Lane, I wouldn't have fooled you. Just blame your own stupidity.
You.
Mr. Lane, how may I help you?
Marvin, I asked you to send my dresses to the dry cleaner. Are they ready now?
Yeah. I'll go get them now.
From the dry cleaner or from Freya?
Ms. Lane, what do you mean by that?
Feeling confused? Freya, here's your dad. Aren't you going to say hello?
Freya? Ms. Lane, did Freya do something to make you unhappy? I apologize to you on her behalf.
Dad? Why should I apologize to her? She just got lucky to have a wealthy dad. Why should we apologize to her?
Freya, don't talk nonsense.
My dad is indeed wealthy. That's why you ditched yours and stole my identity?
Ms. Lane, what do you mean?
Quit it, Marvin. Without your help, how would she have got the passwords and my dresses?
Are you done, Irene? Yeah. You're a big ass, rich lady, while I'm but a chauffeur's daughter. You must feel so good, right? That's why you're humiliating us in front of colleagues? What right have you to do so?
If she can't do that, what about me?
Mr. Lane, Freya wasn't thinking straight. Please don't take her seriously.
What about you? You think I don't know what you have done behind my back? You've worked for me for years. That's why I chose to look the other way. This time, I won't. You bullied my daughter. I would never let it go.
Sir, what do you mean?
You're fired.
Come on, do something.
Please don't, sir. I've been working for you for most of my life. You can't fire me over something so trivial, can you?
Trivial? I know exactly how many despicable things you've done behind my back. And you know, your daughter has been stealing from Irene. We've lost millions. My lawyer will talk about the compensation with you. So, you had it coming.
No. I've served you for most of my life. How could you sack me? How am I supposed to support my family? You're putting me in a corner.
Dad!
Stay back, or else I don't know what I might do. Freya, I won't let you live a difficult life.
Marvin, stop making more mistakes. Freya, go talk to your dad. He gotta let my dad go.
I can't stop him. He's a middle-aged, useless man. Can't even give me a better life. He should make amends.
Freya, he's your dad after all. Though he's poor, he's been trying really hard. He's satisfied all those vain desires of yours. How could you be so cold to him? Does family mean so little to you?
Yes, I'm telling you, in this world, only wealth and power truly matter. Such a useless father really embarrasses me.
Freya, did I embarrass you so much?
It is because you doted on her too much that she would turn out to be that. Life is tough. It can't be measured by money alone.
I was wrong. Turns out, I've been completely wrong.
Dad, are you okay?
Why can you always win? I reject this.
Ms. Lane, I'm truly sorry. We were too stupid to recognize you.
Sorry, Ms. Lane. Please don't hold it against us.
How dare you bring it up? If I were not the heiress of Lane Group, but a girl from a regular family, you would not stop bullying me, right? The Lane Group doesn't need snobbish people like you two. Now, get out of here. Dad, let's go.
Marvin, you've worked for me for many years, so I will let this pass. Irene, let's go.
Freya.
Stay back. Why are you so poor? Why can't you? Be a big shot. You don't deserve to be my father.
Freya, how could you say that?
Since you can't help me, I'll just have to rely on myself.
Don't do anything stupid, Freya. Life is indeed tough, but there is always a way to endure it. I'll take care of you.
Go away. Starting today, you're no longer my father. I'll do my best to be rich. Irene, this is not over.
See? Have you learned your lesson? Still thinking about starting from scratch?
Well, I now get it. When one is somebody, everyone around will be so friendly. When one is nobody, everyone around will show their true colors.
Glad you realized it. So, from now on, you better be who you are.
All right.
A gala is coming up soon. You can go there and make more friends.
Okay, I got it.
Honey, you treat me so well, even bringing me to such a high-class event.
Well, sweetie, as long as you can be good, I'll give you whatever you want.
Thanks, honey. Were it for entering the upper class, I wouldn't have been with you, oldie. Why is that bitch Irene here?
Honey?
What?
Anything wrong?
Nothing, honey. I need to powder my nose. Be right back.
Sure, go ahead.
Freya, what are you doing here?
If you can be here, can I?
Who knows if you're posing as a noble lady again?
Tell you what, my social status is as much high as yours. Just you wait. Sooner or later, I'll beat you, and you'll be begging me for mercy.
Sure, I'm waiting for that day.
She is.
Never mind. She's just lost in her vanity. Quite materialistic. Let's keep catching up.
Mr. Snyder, about the contract. Have you made up your mind?
Well, it would be better if the price could be lower.
Hey, honey.
Freya, you're just in time. Let me introduce you. This is my new girlfriend. She's 22.
Oh, ha ha ha. Well, good for you, Mr. Quinn. Your girlfriend is absolutely stunning. You hit the jackpot.
Mr. Snyder, if you're interested, you can have fun with her.
Honey, you're joking, right?
Thank you, Mr. Quinn.
No rush, Mr. Snyder. She's yours now.
The contract. You can count on me. Let's sign it next week.
Freya, you gotta make Mr. Snyder happy next week.
Wait a second, honey. I am only into you? I can't be with someone else.
What do you think you are? Just do as I say. You're but a toy to me. Do you know how much my contract is worth? Go please him.
Wow, she smells good.
Take it easy. The best is yet to come. You'll know what true happiness feels like at night. Freya, show him what you can do. Do your best to. Please, Mr. Snyder.
Mr. Snyder, tonight, you gotta be gentle to me.
No problem. And you gotta tell me, which one of us is better?
Mr. Snyder, actually. I have a good friend. She also came to the banquet. Would you like to see her? We can serve you at the same time.
Where is she?
Right over there. You like her?
You mean that one?
Yeah.
Wow, she's indeed a beauty.
Freya, how come you didn't introduce her to me? when you were with me. Now, you're with Mr. Snyder, and you remember her.
Well, Mr. Quinn, she holds herself to high standards. She won't be impressed by nobodies.
Oh, yeah? I'm more interested in her. Just wait for me here.
Freya, what you just said really upsets me. So, in your eyes, Mr. Snyder is a bigger deal.
Well, Mr. Quinn, why don't you go with Mr. Snyder? Let's see whom she will choose.
You really read my mind.
Go ahead, fools. Enjoy the fight. Irene, you just got served.
Not bad. You're really a beauty.
Hey, what are you doing?
And quite spicy. I like it. What is your price for a day? I'd like to start with a month.
You psycho.
Wait. No rush leaving. We can discuss the price.
Let me go, or else I won't go easy on you.
You cheap girl. Don't be so ungrateful.
Well, Irene, Ms. Lane, you must feel awful to be humiliated like that.
Well, Mr. Snyder, what did you do? To upset her?
This cheap girl is playing innocent here. That's absurd.
Cheap girl?
All right, Mr. Snyder, don't sound so harsh. Well, miss, don't get upset.
Watch your language. Irene is not that kind of person.
Well, this chick looks cute too. Yeah, quite stunning. Buy one and get one for free. My bid is 200 grand. I'll make you two so happy.
Damn you, oldie. I was with you for a week. I didn't even get that much from you. Now, he wants to spend 200 grand for one night being with Irene. Why?
What are you talking about?
You want more? Well, honey, aren't you being a bit greedy? Were it not for the free one, I wouldn't have offered 200 grand.
What do you take me for?
All the young and pretty girls coming to this banquet are trying to hook up with rich people like us, right?
Fine, I'll add another 50 grand. 250 grand. Come with me.
Hands off me. Look at you, as ugly as a pig.
How dare you? Who gave you the guts to talk to me like that?
Well done. Irene, you didn't see this day coming, did you?
How dare you slap me?
So, what if I did that? Who the hell do you think you are? Listen up, you have to go with me, or else there would be consequences.
Irene, what now?
Mr. Quinn, first come, first served. One of them is mine.
Mr. Snyder, don't be so greedy. You've already had my girlfriend. You still want more girls? You should be content. You can have them after I'm done.
People at this banquet are all of significant status. Who are you?
Well, I am the CEO of JNL Group.
I'm Quinn from Wine Real Estate. I'm worth millions. So, am I good enough for you? Come on.
Hands off me.
Ha ha. You really have quite a temper. I like that.
Let's go.
Let go of me.
Who's Irene Lane? Get the hell out.
Who are you guys? What's your deal?
Hey, fellas. She's Irene? What's your business with her?
Are you Irene? You think you can hide from us? Hurry and pay up.
What are you talking about? I've never borrowed money from you.
You want to deny it? Check this out. It's all clearly written out. You borrowed $10 million from our boss, Mr. Lee. Now it's $20 million with interest. Pay up at once, or else we'll break your legs.
What? Irene, what's going on here? Why'd you borrow so much money?
I have no idea what's happening. I've never borrowed money. That's not even my signature. You've got the wrong person.
Still trying to deny your debt. Is this your ID card you gave us as the collateral?
How did you get my ID card?
Isn't that obvious? You handed it over to Mr. Lee in person.
Can't believe this chick is such a big spender. She borrowed so much money.
Irene, debt must be honored. So, hurry and pay up.
Well, she is done.
Mr. Quinn, I thought you liked her. It's your chance to be her hero.
You seriously? That's 200 grand. Why do I have to spend so much money on her?
All right, Irene. Hurry and pay up, or else I wouldn't go easy on you.
I'll say this one more time. I don't even know you, and I didn't borrow your money.
You saw the ID card, and you're still trying to deny it. Since you've refused to pay up, we'll make it happen by force. Go get her.
Wait a minute. Don't touch her.
Otherwise, I'm going to call for help.
Sure, go ahead. That can't scare us. Go get her.
This is outrageous. Do you even know who I am? I'm the daughter of Lane Group's chairman.
Mr. Lane is actually your father? Stop joking around.
Whether you're a noble lady or not doesn't matter. You should always honor your debt. Besides, if you're telling the truth, then give them back their money.
If you are the heiress of Lane Group, I would be a billionaire. Hey guys, don't listen to her nonsense. She's a deadbeat. Never wants to honor her debt.
How could you stir things up?
Shut up, or I'll beat you up.
It's okay, Jade. I didn't borrow money from them. They can't scare us.
But
why do you defend her that much? You want to clean off her debt.
I only have $1,000 cash on me.
Then shut the fuck up, fool!
Stop. You want money, right? I don't even take 20 million seriously, let alone 200 grand. Call the so-called creditor. Over. I'll give him the money in person. Will that do?
Well, I think she has a point. Why don't we call Mr. Lee over, or else we might be in trouble.
He'll meet a business partner here. Well, let me check first. Hello? Hey, Mr. Lee. Irene insists on giving you the money face to face. Well,
can't you do your job well? Do I have to collect debts in person? If so, what do I need you for? Send me the location.
Yes, sir. We're at the New Moon Hotel, not...
Keep an eye on her. If she runs away, I'll hold you accountable.
Got it. Mr. Lee will be here soon. You better pay up quickly.
Damn it. Why is the creditor coming? If he sees me, he'll figure out I'm actually the debtor. No. I gotta get out of here.
Where are you going?
Mister, Irene is the debtor, not me. I still have things to do. May I leave?
No way. You might come back with helpers. We're not that naive.
Irene, this is all on you. You've got us into trouble.
Who the heck is Irene? Where's Irene?
Right over there.
Irene, you wanted me here. Here I am now. Ms. Lane? Bastard. Hands off Ms. Lane.
I was wondering who this Mr. Lee was. Turns out it's you, Lee. You men came to me with the IOU and my ID card. They said, I owe you 10 million. Now they want 20 million. Care to explain all this nonsense to me?
Well, it must be a mistake, Ms. Lane. I didn't check the ID card closely. I thought it was a coincidence that the debtor had your name. Can't believe she has the guts to lie to me. Ms. Lane,
So that's what was going on. All right. I'll believe you for now. You must find out who stole my ID card right now.
Got it. Right away, Ms. Lane. I'll get someone to deliver some good fruit right away as a way to apologize. And I'll go check the surveillance.
Well, Mr. Quinn, let's get out of here. It's boring here.
All right, Mr. Snyder. Let's go. No need to get us into trouble.
Wait. Until we figure out who framed Ms. Lane, nobody leaves.
Isn't she just a hooker? Is all this really necessary?
Shut up, you moron!
We really have an emergency.
Hey, wait a minute. It's you? You came to take a loan using Ms. Lane's ID card. Freya, right? How dare you fool me? You nearly got me in big trouble. Today, I gotta teach you a lesson.
Mr. Quinn, help? This matter has nothing to do with me. It's all Irene's fault. She's not a noble lady at all. We went to the same high school. I know her inside out. Mr. Quinn, you gotta help me. If word gets out that you couldn't even protect your girls well, you would not look good. Mr. Quinn.
Freya, I've put up with you time and time again. Can't believe you never learned. Fine. Since you're so stubborn, I'll banish you from this city. Someone, take her away.
No.
Wait a minute. I dare any one of you to take her away from me.
Time to deal with you two wrinkled jerks. Hello, Dad. 2 managers from the J&L Group and Wine Real Estate separately are bullying me. You gotta do something instantly.
Who is your dad anyway? You can't change anything, even if your dad is the president of this country.
Fine, let's see if you can smile again.
All right, just knock it off. Tell you what, I don't have time to waste on you. Now, get out of my way, or you'll meet your end.
Oh, really? I wonder how you're gonna do it.
Still playing tough, huh? Do you even know who I am? How dare you?
I I don't give a damn. I'll finish you if you touch Ms. Lane.
Teach him a lesson, Lee. Before you came, he even slapped me.
Yes.
Quinn.
Ms. Lane, you and these guys you hired just can't get enough of this show, huh? I'll crush you with money.
Believe it or not, you'll soon be down and out.
Hello? What did you say? You better explain yourself. Hello?
What's up?
That was my company. I got fired.
What? Aren't you the CEO? What about our contract, if you are fired now?
How the hell should I know?
Still thinking about the contract? You'll soon lose your company.
What is that supposed to mean?
You'll get a call soon. It'll explain everything to you.
Hello? What? Bankrupt? Item worth hundreds of millions. How could I go bankrupt? You liar. No, that's impossible. I'm worth hundreds of millions. How could I go bankrupt?
What's the point of turning off your phone? Wake up. Now you're down and out. You're nothing but a church mouse.
Are you behind all this?
Indeed. That's my work. You slapped me, so I made you go bankrupt. Seems fair.
Well done. Harder.
Still denying the truth, huh? I beat you. I beat you.
That's enough.
Ms. Lane, I really didn't recognize you at the beginning. It's all her fault. It's quite tough for me to run my company. Please, have mercy and forgive me. I'm begging you.
Yeah, he's right. I still have a family to support. Now that I've lost my job, they might starve. Please, show us some mercy.
Freya, what on earth did I do to piss you off? Why would you keep targeting me?
I feel happy whenever you're in trouble.
You're so hopeless.
What about me? Isn't it money you're after? I gave you all that you asked, yet you still put me into trouble.
You never considered me a human being. Why can't I turn against you? You and Snyder fought each other for Irene just now. You have no idea how happy I was.
Oh yeah? You are happy, huh? To beat me, you slept with two oldies. Are you really happy with that?
Of course. As long as I put you underfoot, I can do anything needed.
So, do you feel like a winner now? I just don't get it. I didn't start the war. Why do you insist on making trouble for me over and over again?
You made me jealous. Why could you have everything the moment you were born? Why did I have to sleep with a fat, stupid heads?
What did you just call me? How come you didn't say this when you spent my money?
You still have money now?
You asked me. It's all on you.
I was talking to her. Why did you butt in?
I'm sorry, Ms. Lane. Please, go on.
It's true that you're not from a wealthy family. However, you could have got whatever you wanted through hard work. Didn't you get recruited by Lane Group? Why didn't you work hard for a raise and a promotion? Why did you bully me and take away my work?
So what if I got a job in the Lane Group? I would end up being a white-collar worker? Never can I get rich.
What about your dad? Marvin worked for my dad for most of his life. It's because of your vanity that he lost his job. More than that, he's in a lot of debt now.
How dare you bring him up? If your dad had genuinely cared about my dad, how could he have lost his job? I did steal a few dresses from you. What's the big deal? Your family has a lot of money. Can't you share it with us?
Your logic is absurd.
So you just want to laugh at me, right? Well, you got it. Still, I also saw you get a slap. It's all worth it. Mr. Quinn, well done.
Shut the fuck up, Ms. Lane. I truly didn't mean what I did. If I had known who you are, I wouldn't have dared to. Slap you? How about this? I can slap myself until you're not mad at me. Please cool down.
What a pussy.
You're completely hopeless. Freya, we were once classmates, so I was thinking about showing you some mercy.
I don't need your mercy.
You'll pay for what you've done.
I'm not from your family. I also didn't take your money. What can you possibly do to me? One day, I'll get back at you.
Send out her information to every company in Sheldonian. No one can ever offer her any job. Whoever wants to, sleep with her through money or dirty tricks will pay a huge price.
Got it.
What did you just say?
You may savor the moment of being ditched by the world.
No, you can't do this to me, Irene. You can't treat me like this.
Let's get out of here. This place really sickens me.
Wait, Ms. Lane, we've apologized. Please let us off.
You two aren't any better either. What she did to you is the proof. Have you heard of an old saying, what's done is done? You'll just have to put up with it.
Quinn, what does she mean by that?
It means we're done for. Completely done for.
No way. No way. I'm a CEO. How could I possibly be done for?
You bitch. It's all your fault.
Yeah. It's all her fault.
What do you want to do? What do you want? Stay back.
Stay back. Are you scared now? Go to hell.
Stop it.
She really had it coming.
Irene, I didn't expect you to be the daughter of Lane Group's chairman. I thought you were a regular person, like me.
Well, I'm not special at all. We're all the same. People shouldn't be categorized into different levels. Come on, I'll give you a ride home.
Thank you, Ms. Lane.
Why are you still so humble in front of me? Aren't we old classmates? Let's go.
All right, okay. I'm home. Thank you, Irene. Since you're already here, why don't have a cup of tea?
It's quite late. I don't want to disturb you.
Not at all. Come on.
All right.
Why don't you take a seat for a moment? Xavier, what are you doing?
Who allowed you to touch me? How dare you?
Darling, is this old lady your wife? She is indeed not attractive. You've really been through a lot.
Xavier, who's she? Why are you so close with her?
Well, are you deaf or blind? She's my sweetheart.
Xavier, how could you say something so disgusting with confidence? I'm your wife.
Oh, come on. You're nothing but a maid in this family. Currently, Yasmin is my wife. Now that you've found us, just sign the divorce agreement.
Hurry up. We still have a wedding to hold.
Xavier, we've been married for years. I treat you wholeheartedly. Are you really gonna kick me out for her? Don't even think about it?
Not going to sign it, huh? Looks like I need to give you a lesson.
Stop.
The hell are you? Get lost.
You're Xavier Jones, right? Jade is your wife. How could you hurt her like that?
She's my wife. I can beat her as I want. You better stay out of this, or else I'll beat you up too.
That's absurd.
Stay out of this. I think he means it.
It's okay. Don't you know who I am? If he dares to touch me, he will pay a huge price. So, rest assured. Have you been suffering from his abuse all along?
Well, I'm fine. I got this by accident.
Xavier, did you give her this?
So what if I did it?
You're breaking the law. Do you know that?
Bah, that's nonsense. She's just like a pet to me. I can do whatever I want with her.
Exactly. By the way, who are you? Go away and mind your own business.
You two really made a good couple. Jade is my old classmate. Any problem?
I see. Turns out you're her old classmate. Then hurry up and get her to sign the papers, or else I'll keep hitting her until she agrees to sign.
Jade, he's a total jerk. It's also good for you if you divorce him.
Irene, I know you're doing this for me. However, we've been married for years. I've grown used to this life. Besides, if I divorced him, I'd have no place to go. I can't bring myself to divorce.
You shouldn't think so. You can always go for a rental or the employee dormitory. If both options don't work, I can give you a job.
Forget it. I can't bother you with my private matters. I'll just bear it.
You bitch. I knew you would say that. I should have beaten you harder this morning.
How could you defy the laws? I'm truly shocked today. I've never seen someone like you before. Jade, can't you see? He's a total scumbag. If you don't leave him, your life will be a living hell. Do you know that?
All right. I'll get the divorce.
Smart move. Sign the papers quickly.
Hold on.
What?
What's wrong? Want to go back on your word?
You'd better sign this quickly. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Shut up. You cheated on Jade. Why does she have to leave without a thing?
Didn't I tell you early? She's like a pet to me. No way she can take anything. With her.
Xavier, you've gone too far.
Let it go, Irene. I don't want to have anything to do with him. If this is the price, I think I'll take it.
No way. You'll be at a loss that way.
Hey, you. Why do you insist on giving her something she doesn't want? What a pain in the ass.
What is wrong with you? Why would you like a jerk? Should I remind you that you might get the same end as Jade got today?
I'm warning you. Stop stirring the pot. When it comes to my sweetheart, I'll be completely different.
Yeah, Xavier has promised me that the house and the car will be mine. The key is that Xavier is actually working at the Lane Group. He can make $200,000 a year there, and I'll be in charge of his salary. So I'm totally different from that ugly woman.
The Lane Group? Jade? How come? You didn't tell me that Xavier works at the Lane Group.
I forgot it.
All right, that's enough. Just sign the papers and then get out. I can't wait to move in.
Jade, sign the papers now, or else I'll have to knock your teeth out.
Xavier, don't act all high here. You can't afford to mess with me.
Well, you sound as if you were a big shot. Come on, I'm all ears.
My father is the chairman of Lane Group.
Are you telling me Jade's friend is my chairman's daughter? That's hilarious.
No way a flirtatious woman like you is the daughter of Lane Group's chairman.
Xavier, Irene's father really is the chairman of Lane Group.
In that case, I'm the chairman's father.
Do you really?
Take me for a fool?
You don't believe me, huh? Hey, Dad, do you know Xavier? I'm at his place right now. Can you send his direct supervisor to me now?
Sign the papers, Jade.
What are you doing? Let go.
Xavier, let me go.
So annoying. You asked for this.
Stop.
Manager Wilson, what brings you here?
You idiot. She's the daughter of our chairman.
What? She is? How could she possibly be the daughter of our chairman?
Ms. Lane, I didn't discipline him well, or else this loser wouldn't have offended you. He should be punished.
That won't be necessary. However, he doesn't deserve to work at the Lane Group.
Yes, Xavier Jones. You are now fired.
Sir, I was wrong. Sir, Ms. Lane, I was wrong. Please give me another chance. Please, Ms. Lane.
So you've realized your mistake? All right then. Then change the divorce agreement. You'll walk away with nothing, or else you wouldn't be able to find any other jobs in town.
Okay. I will. I'll leave with nothing.
Wilson, update the papers so that Xavier can sign them now. As for his post in the company, give it to Jade.
Got it.
Jade Hunter, from now on, you're a part of Lane Group.
Thank you, Irene. I promise I won't let all your efforts go to waste.
Mr. and Mrs. Lane, Ms. Lane. Here is a precious ginseng, a luxury car, $100 billion in cash, and a villa in fragrant Fountain Bay. Mr. and Mrs. Lane, as you instructed, these are the gifts for Ms. Lane.
Hold on. Mom and Dad, what's all this?
What's wrong, Irene? We put a lot of effort into preparing these gifts for you. You want more? Now, I'm developing a villa community. Perhaps you can pick out a few villas as gifts.
Exactly, Irene. Are you going to your boyfriend's place today? We can't let you look too shabby, or else they might look down upon you, darling.
Mom, Dad, don't worry. I'm sure his family will like me. Besides, they don't know. I'm the daughter of the real estate tycoon Julian Lane. If you make such a fuss, what if they got scared?
But...
All right, just say no more. Stephen is urging me.
Irene, take your time.
Got it. Hello, Mrs. Jennings?
Yeah?
Irene.
Does your mom not really like me?
Well, this is your first time visiting us. That's all you got? You're not taking my mom seriously.
My mother put a lot of effort into picking them out. It is said that they're good. For Mrs. Jennings.
I dare not eat tonic from nowhere. What I usually have is top grade, worth hundreds of bucks.
$100. What I brought here is worth at least 10 grand.
All right, let's put them down and have meal first.
Okay. This is...
Why are you standing still? Come on, sit down and eat. Irene, where is your hometown?
Mrs. Jennings. I'm from neighboring Sheldonian.
That is to say, you're not a local here.
That's right, Mrs. Jennings.
Then what do your parents do?
My mom is a housewife, and my dad runs a small business.
That is to say, either of them is a success. Well, I'm not in favor of you being with my son. You two gotta break up quickly.
Mrs. Jennings, you...
Can't you get it? Your parents don't have a stable life. That means they might live off my son one day. He can't afford to support them.
Mrs. Jennings, you got it wrong. Though their life is perhaps not as steady as you expected, they've been saving up. They won't.
Knock it off. My son has told me everything. They don't even have a car, and you go to work by subway?
Because it's faster.
Enough. By the way, you're from the countryside, aren't you? Well, you just want to get a better life. That's why you're with my son, right? Based on his condition, he can do better instead of ending up with you.
What exactly do you mean?
To be honest, my son's supervisor has matched a girl for him. She has a fine house at Flowers, a gated community. Do you know Flowers? Even a regular house there is worth millions. Can you ever afford that? If you're clever enough, you should know what to do now. You and my son are not from the same world.
Stephen, what do you say?
I'll listen to my mom.
So, you asked me over to break up with me, right? No wonder neither of you has been friendly since I came in. So this so-called meal is just leftovers from yesterday, right?
Irene, how could you talk to my mom with that attitude?
What's wrong with it? Even since I came in, I've been respectful to her. She's the one who has been picking on me. She even mocked my parents and our financial status.
Stephen, you heard her? She's actually talking back to me. I can't imagine how she bully me after you marry her. One day, break up with her now.
Irene, you heard my mom. I really don't think you are worthy of me. Let's just break up and not keep in touch anymore.
Stephen, you once said money was no object in this relationship. What changed?
Irene, I was too young and naive. Now, I understand. Getting married is like starting a new life. If I choose a rich wife over you, I can save 10 years of struggle. What can you give me? Even if we work hard for life, we can't afford a toilet at Flowers.
That's right. Stephen has a point. Irene, just stop bothering my son and get out of here.
Fine. I was so stupid that I was in love with you. I'll let you go so that you can go for that rich girl. You're not worthy of these valuable gifts. I'll throw them out.
Stephen, you see that? She's leaving with the gifts for us. That's really cheap. Break up with her now. Good thing you broke up. Stephen, call Sharon over for dinner. I've bought good crabs. It would be great if we could schedule your wedding.
Oh my.
Hello, Dad. Would you please check how many houses we have at Flowers Community? I want the largest one.
The largest one is like a palace. I'll transfer the ownership to you soon.
Okay. By the way, let the chauffeur pick me up.
Irene, wait a moment.
What do you want?
You left in such a hurry. We were together for a year. I spent $5,600 on this relationship. So, I need my money back.
What? What is this? Bills for taxis, gifts, milk tea, and hot pot?
Yeah.
No way.
You're not going to. Give me back my money, right?
What about the gifts I gave you? How are you gonna pay for the shoes, clothes, and that watch?
Wait a second. This is different. You gave me those gifts willingly. Besides, all those gifts were knockoffs. I'm too ashamed to use them.
What I gave you are limited editions.
I don't care. Today, you have to give me back my money.
You know what? You're really impossible. You.
Ms. Lane, sorry for being late. Please forgive me.
Ms. Lane? Who are you? Irene is basically a church mouse. How is it possible that she's a noble lady?
Open your eyes wide. Her father is Julian Lane, a real estate tycoon in Sheldonian. She is Irene Lane.
Mr. Julian Lane's daughter? How is that even possible? Irene and I have been dating for quite some time. I know her so well. No way. She's the heiress of Lane Group. That's absurd. Irene, did you hire them to make me regret my decision? Well, Irene, since you have the money for this, why don't you give me back my money?
Stephen, the more I talk to you, the more I feel I'm a total idiot.
Oh, wait. Irene, don't go, Irene. Irene, you have to give me back my money. Transfer it to me online. And I'll round it down to $5,000.
What an idiot. Stay calm, Irene.
Ms. Lane, what is this for?
Checking accountings. I want to know how much I've spent on Stephen so far.
Is your manager here? I need to talk to your manager now. Hey, is your manager here? I need to talk to your manager now. One of the employees here cheated me out of my money. Hey, that's the cheater, Irene. Everyone do me justice, please. My son wasted a year on you, and you're not going to compensate him. Shame on you. Today I got to see your manager and get the answer.
Does Ms. Lane really need to cheat others out of their money? It's more of the other way around.
Exactly.
Ms. Lane? Well, Irene, what's going on?
What's happening here? She's really thick-skinned. She's a country girl from another place, and she seduced my son to cheat him out of his money. She's really the most shameless person I've ever seen. If I were your mom, I would have hanged myself for giving birth to such a disgrace.
Old fool, are you done?
What did you say?
You better tell me. How much exactly? I owe your son.
$10,000. He bought you several meals and many gifts. He even gave you money.
$10,000? That's ridiculous.
You sure know how to maximize the benefits. Last night, you asked me for $5,000. Today, you want 10.
People who don't know the details might believe you spent $50 million on me. Nowadays, isn't it normal to spend money on a relationship? Why don't you just find a sugar mom for your son? Look at your son, small but dreaming big.
Yeah, exactly. Just a few $1,000, and you made a fuss here. Shame on you?
You're on her side. Anyway, Irene is shameless. She tricked my son into a fake relationship lasting over a year.
Check this out. This is what I did for your son. I spent $5,000 buying him a pair of sneakers, $10,000 for his phone, and $80,000 for his watch. Long story short, I spent $500,000 on him.
What? $500,000? This is insane. My son said everything you bought was fake, and he's thrown them out already.
You're too ignorant to recognize the real deal. I've got the invoices. Would you like to take a look?
I bet you must have sent the real ones to your secret lover. Stephen never sees them.
It doesn't matter if you admit it. I've kept all the records. Later, I'll go talk to his supervisor at his company. Let's see what his boss will say.
Hey, you shameless bitch. My son was with you for over a year. So what if he spent your money? You will destroy his career if you make a scene at his company.
You made such a fuss here, over a few $1,000. Why can't I, 'cause a scene at his office?
How could you be so shameless?
You bitch.
Growing up, I've never been hit. I dare you lay a finger on me. I'm not getting physical with you because you're an elder, so don't push your luck.
You, oh my, look over here. She's bullying the elderly. So ill-educated. I just can't take it.
So unreasonable. Get out. Sorry to interrupt your work. Please go on. Come over here.
All right, show's over. Get back to work.
Let go, Irene. Let go. Look over here. Look over here. This girl is bullying me. I'm too old for...
Go on.
Check this out.
Keep shouting. You think you can get anyone else's attention here?
You shameless. Hey, what are you shouting? So shameless. You can't change the fact that my son dumped you. You'll be unwanted among men.
I don't know if that will happen, but I do know that your son will make you unwanted. You can never get a man again.
You scum. You just keep bullying me. You have no respect for elders.
Shut up. I'm warning you. Don't be a mean old lady. I mean, look at yourself. Do you even act like an elder? I've put up with you for a while. I'm not just going to bully you. I'll bully your son as well, and I'm going to do it now.
What do you want? What do you want?
You'll find out soon. Security, keep an eye on this crazy lady. She can't go anywhere.
Yes, Ms. Lane?
Where are you going? Get out of my way. Let go of me.
Stephen Jennings, you refused my kindness, so you left me no choice.
Hey, the boss has a company. I can't let you in?
Hello?
You are...
Sorry for interrupting you at work. Here's the thing. Stephen Jennings from your company was once in love with me for over a year. I spent $500,000 on him. Now, we're broke. Instead of compensating me, he sent his mom to make a fuss at my office. So, I'd like to get your help to sort out this issue.
Miss, I think you might be in the wrong place. This is a company, not the civilian court. Besides, this is something between you two. You bought him some gifts while going out with him. Is it really right for you to get them back after the breakup?
Back, but it seems that his mother believes that his son has spent more on me. So, what do you want?
Miss, no matter what, this is a private matter. For you and Stephen, I can't weigh in. So you better leave and stop disturbing me. Every minute of mine is quite valuable.
My dad is Julian Lane, the chairman of Lane Group. I was told that you wanted to buy a house from us.
What did you say? Your father is Mr. Julian Lane?
You don't believe me? Do I have to let him give you a call? In that case, it won't be easy for you to get that house.
Well, Ms. Lane, don't say that. I surely will believe you.
So, would you help me sort this issue out?
This is outrageous. I can't believe Stephen would be that kind of person. Ms. Lane, don't worry. This company has no place for morally corrupt employees. Get Stephen Jennings here.
You wanted to see me? Sir, hear me out, please. This woman, she's my ex. She's holding a grudge because I broke up with her. She's getting back at me. Sir, she's trying to ruin my reputation. Sir, you gotta trust me. What's so funny?
All right, that's enough. Stephen, you really let me down when you went out with her. You did spend some money. Was it really necessary for you to make a scene at her office? This is low. Do you get it?
Well, Irene, how much do you want? I'll compensate you.
Check this out.
What, $500,000? Irene, are you crazy?
Well, you do sound like your mother. Go ahead. Do you want an invoice or the order history?
Let me tell you something, Irene. All those things you bought me are cheap knockoffs. They're not worth that much at all.
Stephen, would you please stop being reaching new low? You just call all that you don't know cheap knockoffs, don't you?
I have never touched them anyway.
If you don't like them, just toss them out. After all, that $9 cup you gave me serves me well. Still, Stephen, I didn't expect that you would be such a jerk. Acting deaf can't help you out. You still have to give me back my money.
But I don't have so much money now.
Well, I don't think that's my problem. Still, I need to thank you and your mother. Without you two, I wouldn't have known I could get my money after the breakup.
Irene, you should know. Our relationship lasted over a year. So vicious. Must you push
You're right,
me like
so
that?
Hurry
You're
and
so
pay
vicious.
up, or you can write an IOU. Mr. Lewis, can I have a pen and some paper?
Sure, no problem. Stephen, don't avoid even a penny that you should pay up.
Indeed. Come on, chop chop.
Well, Irene, how about this? Let's not break up and pretend that nothing has ever happened. Let's go back to where we were. What do you think?
Stephen, are you out of your mind? You can't be so thick-skinned. Hurry and write the IOU.
Fine, I will.
Don't forget your fingerprint.
Satisfied now?
Yes, I am. By the way, you better return the money on time, or else I'll sue you.
Irene, you're such a wicked woman. Did you get the money through dirty means? You're a snake.
Stephen, this company has no place for morally corrupt people like you. How could you send your mother to make a scene at her office for only $5,000? I wonder if you would do the same thing to me one day.
Well said.
Boss, please give me another chance. She obviously set me up. I just got $500,000 in debt. I lost my job. How could I honor my debt?
You can always find a sugar mommy. Hasn't your mother already got you a lady who has a big house at Flowers? She can be your way out.
Irene, you're so vicious. Fine, you caused all of this. Well done. This is not over.
Sure, no problem.
Boss, this woman is nothing but an evil. You also saw what she did to me. She's definitely up to no good.
You're telling me that you're better than her? Just get out of here.
Irene, stop right there.
Wow, you packed up really fast.
My mom just called. She said, you actually bullied her. How can you be so cruel? Tell you what, my mom wants $1 million as compensation and your apology, or else we'll sue you.
1 million? The two of you must be insane. Well, sue me. If you want, perhaps you'll go to jail instead of me.
Irene, you're such a snake. I must be blind to fall in love with you back then.
Well, this is exactly what I wanted to say to you. I didn't expect you to be such a shameless jerk. Ah!
Sharon, here you are.
Darling, I'm here to pick you up.
Darling? Well, is she your sugar mommy?
Sugar mommy? Well, are you that country bumpkin Stephen once told me?
Country bumpkin? How dare you?
You're from the countryside and look so rustic. Aren't you a country bumpkin?
You really think living in a city can make one a success?
Babe, let's not waste our time on her. Let's get out of here.
All right, as you wish, darling. Feeling jealous?
Not exactly.
What? You know, feeling jealous? Stephen decided to dump you and choose to be with me.
Because you have money.
Exactly. I'm richer than you. After being with me, Stephen can save 20 years of hard work. Marrying me can help him enter the upper class. Can you do that for him?
Exactly.
Well, he had such a chance. Now it's gone.
You serious? You think $500,000 can make you a success like me? Not a chance.
In that case, why don't you help him pay off his debt?
What debts?
This is what Stephen owes me. It has his fingerprint on it. So, can you pay up for him?
What's going on here?
Sharon, just let me explain. It was her fault. When I went out with her, she bought me some gifts. After I dumped her, she wanted her money back.
Are you serious, Bumpkin? What kind of person would ever ask for that?
Indeed.
You have to ask him. I went out with him for over a year. He spent $5,000 on me, and now he's got his money back.
Sharon, just help me out, please. I swear this won't happen again. From now on, you'll be my only love.
He said the same thing to me when we had a meal, and he asked me for money.
No one sees you as a dumb if you stay silent.
You still owe me money. Who else should I talk to, if not you?
All right. I know what you're plotting. You want to use this as an excuse to keep clinging to Stephen. You know what? That's not going to happen.
Clinging to him? You're overthinking it. Back then, I was stupid enough to fall for him. Now, I'm over him. Here's a bit of advice for you. Go get your eyesight checked. One can't mistake trash for treasure.
I know exactly whether he's a treasure. In some certain areas, he can do a satisfying job.
Give me a break. The two of you can't say something so dirty, can you? Just give me the money and I'll leave.
Fine, here you go. Starting today, stay away from Steven.
Sure. I wish you both a happy marriage.
Honey, you're so good to me.
This bag looks great. Hello? Can I have a new one like this? Hello? Can I have a new one like this?
It's sold out. Don't touch it if you don't buy it. You can't afford to make it dirty.
You're new here, right? Do you know who I am?
I don't care.
Hey, you.
You again?
What a small world.
Don't tell me that. You can't let Steven go. Have you been following us secretly?
You serious? I say, it's totally the other way around.
How shameless you are. Steven has dumped you. So, stop pestering him.
Indeed, Irene, one must put themselves into their place. I mean, look at you. You can never compare to Sharon. Anyone with a keen eye can spot it immediately. Even the salesgirl doesn't want to serve you. Ha ha ha.
Hello, miss. How may I help you?
I'd like that bag.
Sure.
Hey, I spotted that bag first.
So what? Can you even afford that? If you can't, then stop wasting my time here.
You heard her? So what if you spotted it first? You gotta have the ability to get it. You're not worthy of both Steven and that bag. So, I'll get them both.
You heard her. Give me the bag.
Well, I say, you should not waste this salesgirl's time. Steven once told me that you were not a local and could not afford a house here. So you gotta stop pretending you're wealthy.
Exactly. Irene, so what if you made me lose my job? You still can't survive in this city alone. You can't even afford a bag. It's truly embarrassing. Good thing we broke up early, or else I'd be embarrassed by you now. Ha 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 ha.
Who told you I could not afford it?
Just give me the bag. You've got quite the grip. See, you almost ruined it.
She's from the countryside, I say. She will do farm work at home.
Ha ha, exactly.
Miss, how about I wrap it up for you?
It's been defiled. How am I supposed to use it now? It's so dirty now. Hey, don't be so clumsy, salesgirl. Now that she is the one who ruined it, go ask her for compensation.
Look, you've turned this bag. How are you gonna make amends?
I intended to buy this bag in the first place. It was you who took it away and tried to sell it to others.
You seriously? Come on, you really think you can afford anything here?
Exactly. Irene, other people might fall for your bragging word, but never me. Haha.
What do you really want?
It's pretty simple. Since you've dirtied this bag, you gotta pay for it.
That's right.
Since you want this bag so badly, and you've served Steven well in bed, you can have this bag only if you kneel and kowtow to me 3 times.
What did you just say? Kowtow to you.
What? You don't want that?
I only kowtow to the dead. If you can end your life right now, I'll kowtow to you.
You are cursing me.
Irene, Sharon was so kind to help you out. Don't be so ungrateful. You're so mean now.
I don't need your help. Instead of arguing with me, you better make every minute count and find yourself a coffin.
Very well. I'd like to see how you're going to pay for that bag.
Exactly.
This bag is the latest model here. It costs 200 grand. I wonder how you'll pay.
Hey, I'm interested in a few bags. Now come to me. In the bag store immediately. I'm interested in a few bags. Now come to me. In the bag store immediately.
Ms. Lane, I'm on the first floor. Just give me a few seconds. I'll be there shortly.
Who are you calling anyway? Coming to you immediately. Is that guy? Your sugar daddy? You mistress?
Who are you calling a mistress? You deserve that title more.
You.
Irene, don't be so mean. Sharon and I are together after I broke up with you.
I see, but what is it to me? If there was a dog barking at me, should I look into if it is seeing any other dogs?
How can you be so mean?
I also didn't notice that you're such a jerk.
Darling,
Calm down.
no need to take this bumpkin seriously. We're well educated. Can't drop to her level.
Don't you want a bag here? Let me help you pick out one. You just need to pay the bill.
Darling, you're so nice to me.
This is what you want? I thought Steven would pay the bill.
Darling.
I never expect you to do that. You just need to make me happy.
That's a husband's duty.
What a kept man.
Manager, what brings you here?
What's happening? This lady is our VIP customer. And you didn't serve her any drinks? Have you forgotten what I taught you yesterday?
Miss, here's your coffee.
Step aside. I'll take care of it.
Well, it tastes not bad. Cappuccino is indeed my favorite.
Ms. Lane, please try this dessert. Ms. Lane, you must be tired from standing for too long. Please take a seat over there. Ms. Lane, did you come for the bags you liked? It so happens that we have some new styles here. Which one do you like? I'll go get it for you.
She's the real Ms. Lane?
Mr. Lloyd, is this sales girl a newbie here? Before you came, she asked me to keep a distance from the bags. She also said my big grip ruined those bags and asked me to pay for them. Mr. Lloyd, I gotta say you didn't. Do the training work well.
I'll deal with you later.
Huh? What exactly happened?
I don't know. How come I didn't know? She would be so important. Sir, did you get the wrong person? She's just a bumpkin from the countryside. How could it be possible that she's your VIP?
I've worked here for over 13 years. Are you questioning no way I could my get the wrong professionalism person. here?
Mr. Lloyd, I don't want to be interrupted while picking out my favorite bags, especially by those two over there. They're such an eyesore.
Got it. You two, please go out now. We can't offer you any services now.
Out? Are you serious? Is this how you run your business? By kicking your clients out?
Excuse me. This store believes in VIPs. If you two really want anything here, feel free to come back again.
How much do I need to be a VIP? I want to be a VIP too. No, I want a position higher than hers. I want to kick her out, and that's more like it.
Sure. But you gotta spend $10 million a year in this mall. That's how you become a VIP here.
Are you saying she spends $10 million a year at this mall?
Yeah.
That's rubbish.
What did you just say?
You heard me. No way. This country bumpkin can spend $10 million here. Never in her life can she come up with $10 million.
Exactly.
Mr. Lloyd. So noisy here. I don't want anything here.
You two listen up. If you want to be a VIP here, you should deposit $10 million here in advance. No refund after expiration. If you can't take the term, you may as well get out of here.
No, we won't. I'd like to see what you're going to do to us. I also want to see how many bags this VIP of yours can buy.
Then I'll have to call the security. They'll escort you out. Sawyer, call the security.
Yes, sir.
Honey, what now? It'll be so humiliating if they throw us out.
Well, I gotta record everything. With my phone.
Let's leave. Irene, this isn't over.
Then I'll
Why
play
are
it
you
right
leaving?
at the mall. I thought you wanted to be a bigger VIP than I am. Don't tell me. A millionaire like you can't afford that?
Nonsense. I just don't want to waste my money here. All of you are liars.
Exactly. Honey, what's wrong?
I seriously doubt if that bumpkin can ever spend $10 million at that store. I gotta find out if she's just lying about the VIP thing.
I'm with you. We can wait here to find out how many bags she has when she comes out.
Let's do this.
Ms. Lane, I'm truly sorry for what you've been through here. She's just a newbie. I apologize to you on her behalf.
I'm so sorry, Ms. Lane. I didn't mean to offend you just now.
So am I now qualified to touch the bags here? If I dirty them, should I pay for them?
No, absolutely not. Just touch whatever you like.
Oh, really? Then I'll go for that one.
This one?
And that one over there. This one. Yes, and that one too. That one over there too. This one looks good. Yes, that's right.
What's happening inside? So many bags on the table. Will she buy them all?
Come on. She must be doing it on purpose. After checking all the bags, she will say that. She doesn't like any of them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ms. Lane, do you like any of these bags?
Well, they all look good. I like them all.
Let me wrap them all up for you.
Sure.
I feel a bit exhausted, but my hard work has paid off. The commission is promising.
Hold on. I suddenly don't want them. You've touched them.
Well, what did you say?
Let me say it again. You've touched them and made them dirty. So, I don't want them anymore. Did you get that?
Ms.
Mr.
Lane.
Lloyd. Yes. Except for the bags on the table. I want all the other ones. I'll attribute the sales to you.
Thank you so much. Don't worry, Ms. Lane. I'll get those packed for you now.
Sir, wait. What about me?
You asked me? On your first day at work, you pissed off the most important client of mine. You're fired.
Sir, please don't. Give me another chance. I swear, I won't do it again.
Giving you a chance? For what? Pissing off more VIPs? You should feel lucky that I didn't hold you accountable. Just leave.
Hey, why are you out?
I got fired.
What? Why? Don't go. Tell me everything.
Oh, still here?
None of your business. I thought you were buying bags. Why did you come out empty-handed? Don't tell me you didn't find anything you like there.
You just can't afford it, can you? Just drop the act.
Ms. Lane, all your bags are wrapped. Do you want me to deliver them to your car or...
To my house, please.
Got it.
You serious? All these bags are bought by Irene.
Yes.
How is that possible?
Well, I gotta say, it's none of your business.
She's just a country bumpkin. How could she afford them?
Hey, didn't you say she was a country bumpkin? Where did she get the money to buy so many bags?
I really don't know. When she was with me, she looked quite frugal.
She must have got a sugar daddy. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Let's follow her and check it out. I gotta find out what that bumpkin is up to.
That's her car? It's more expensive than ours.
Must be a gift from her sugar daddy. Come on, let's follow up.
Sure. Honey, something's wrong. Isn't this road leading to your community?
So this gold digger is actually my neighbor. I gotta expose her.
Yeah, let's do this.
Dad knows me so well. He bought 3 parking spots for me.
Honey, look, isn't that your parking spot? Why is she taking up 3 spots?
That evil. She must have done it on purpose. Hey, you. You can't be shameless, can you?
Exactly.
You again. So unshakable.
Drop the act. You know I live here. That's why you parked your car. Here to stop me, right?
Stopping you? How so?
Quit it, Irene. Tell you what, move your car to another spot. This spot belongs to Sharon. What are you up to?
I took her spot. So, which one is her spot?
The one right in the middle. Tell you what, Sharon parks her car here every day. Today, you took her spot.
Is this your parking spot?
If it's not mine, then whose is it? Yours. Hurry up and park your car properly.
What if I don't? I dare you to. Bump your car into mine. I just wonder if you can afford it.
I'm gonna tell everyone about your misbehavior. You alone hogged 3 parking spots. Shame on you.
You. Very good.
I've got a photo of your face. I'll make you infamous around here.
Delete the photos.
No way. What are you gonna do? What are you so afraid of? Could it be that you're actually a homewrecker? You're afraid of being discovered, right?
Exactly.
By the way, your fancy car. Let's find out whose car this is.
Next.
Your sugar daddy's wife will rush over to beat you up.
I think we both know who the real shameless one is. Besides, delete my photos right away, or I'll sue you for violating my image rights.
Sue me? I'm so scared. You took my parking spot and sucked up to your sugar daddy, and you're with the justice?
First, I don't have any sugar daddies. Second, since you said this is your spot, you gotta prove that it belongs to you.
Why should I do that?
Then how can you say this parking spot is yours?
If it isn't mine, could it be yours?
Exactly. All the 3 spots here are mine.
Your joke is killing me. Why don't you just say the whole community belongs to you?
Exactly.
Don't you know one can only have 1 parking spot here? Are you suggesting that you have 3 houses here?
Exactly. I do have 3 houses here.
Gosh, she's so funny. She just said she has 3 houses here.
Aha, you're not even a local here. You're not allowed to buy a house here. Well, I say that house belongs to her sugar daddy.
The property management team just responded to my message. Soon you'll be infamous in this community.
You're done.
Sure, I'm expecting it. Perhaps you'll be the infamous one.
Sharon, look, the property manager is here. He'll be so embarrassed.
Hey, manager, over here. You're just in time. This impossible woman hogged 3 parking spots alone. Hurry and send her away.
Miss Lane.
Ms. Lane.
These 3 parking spots all belong to Ms. Lane. She can park her car here any way she pleases.
How is that possible?
Nonsense. The one in the middle clearly belongs to Sharon. How could it be Irene's? What are you talking about?
Who are you, anyway?
We are...
Shut up.
Let's see what nonsense you posted online. So, your address is 1803, Building A.
So what?
Well, I do remember. The area of your house is a little over 80 square meters. According to the rules here, units with an area of less than 100 square meters will not be equipped with any parking spots.
What? This?
Turns out, the one who has been shamelessly taking other people's is you. You gotta keep an eye on them. They always took my spot while I was away.
Yes, Ms. Lane.
Wait, I still can't feel at ease. What if they're thick-skinned enough to take someone else's spot?
Hey.
Everyone, attention please. The 2 of them always take other people's spots. Just expose them the next time they do it.
Hey, you.
Why are you taking my picture?
Exactly.
Delete it now.
No, I won't. Why? You took my pictures, so I took yours. What are you gonna do?
You...
Just stop pretending to be rich. Well, this is what you once said.
Sir, she slept with a rich guy for money. Look how arrogant she is. Are you really gonna let her ruin this community's reputation?
Are you saying that Ms. Lane is a home wrecker?
That's right. I can testify. Yeah, 2 days ago, she was still a poor country bumpkin. Now she owns a fancy car and a great house here. She's definitely a home wrecker.
Still laughing? Shame on you.
Well, ma'am, you should watch your mouth.
What do you mean? Am I not allowed to reveal her true colors?
Exactly.
Do you even know who she is?
Who can she be? Is her sugar daddy a big deal? He can't scare me.
That's ridiculous. Ms. Lane's father is Mr. Julian Lane, his company. The Lane Group is the developer of this community. How is it possible that she ends up as someone's mistress?
What?
Who is her father? Again?
Mr. Julian Lane, chairman of the Lane Group, the only daughter.
No way. That's impossible. You're speaking nonsense. I know her so well. She's just a country girl trying to make a living in town. How could she possibly be the heiress of Lane Group? Stop teaming up to fool me.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. The truth is that I'm a migrant worker you dumped. Satisfied?
What? You regret it? Want to get her back? That's not gonna happen.
No, Sharon, let me explain. I never thought of that.
Tell you what, he once dumped me for money. It's possible that he'll do the same thing to you. After all, he's just a kept man.
What? Irene, what are you talking about? I'm telling you.
All right, that's enough. Aren't we embarrassed enough? Let's go.
Well, hold on. You can't park in this parking lot. You don't have a spot here.
Well, Jane, check this out. I'm now at Flowers, the best community in town. My son and his wife live here.
Stella, you really have an accomplished son. So lucky of him to end up with such a wealthy wife. Wow, doesn't that mean there's a room
Tell me
for
about
you?
it. Their house has 3 Of course, bedrooms. I'm her mother-in-law. She surely will keep one for me. That's only reasonable. Why does she look so familiar? Jane, I'll catch up with you later. I have an urgent matter. Hey, Irene, hold it right there.
What are you doing here?
Shouldn't I be asking you that? Why are you here? Is this where you belong? Hey, I'm talking to you. Stop right there.
I don't want to talk to you, so move away.
Hey, what's with that attitude? Oh, I see. Today, you're here in this sexy dress because you know this is my son's community. You want to seduce him, don't you?
What are you saying?
Ha 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 ha. Drop the act. You think I don't know? Now my son has money and lives in a big house. So you're here to seduce him, am I right? You really should have known your place. Why would my son get back with a shameless woman?
Looks like Stephen is proud of being a kept man. Why don't you tell everyone in this community that your son finally married into wealth?
Well, that's what my son deserves. If you're so capable, you can also buy a house for my son.
Oh, I just remembered something. Now that your son has married into wealth, I wonder if his children will carry his last name or that of his wife.
The former one, of course. That's our Jennings family's children we're talking about.
I see. However, your son is now unemployed. So he's actually living off his wife in all aspects. He's basically a kept man. How could you ask the children to carry his name?
Why do you care?
His wife is quite rich. I doubt if she will agree with you. In that case, the Jennings family will end up with no descendants. Do you really think rich folks are complete fools? Why would they give your son everything without reason? Alas, your grandson will carry someone else's name. What are you going to do? How could you face Stephen's father when you meet him in the netherworld?
Stop stirring the pot. Here, my son surely supports me.
Really? Sharon James has the money bag and she's not letting it go. What's the point if your son is with you? Well, I say he must hope you can leave so that he can marry into wealth.
Stop the nonsense. I know you so well. You're trying to stir the pot because you're jealous of my son's life. You're so vicious.
Yeah. I'm here to ruin his life. I'm a total wicked woman. I just can't stand you snobbish people. I was so pissed off that I didn't even sleep well.
Have you finally given up? Dressing like that? Aren't you here to seduce my son? Tell you what, you and Stephen are not in the same world at all.
Now I see.
Looks like you're not that stupid. From now on, you better not tell others that. You were once in love with my son. It's really embarrassing.
Indeed. It'll embarrass me a lot, so you should not bring it up either.
What? How could you say that? Humph. My son is definitely the best one you can ever have in your life. Well, I don't want to waste my time on a loser like you anymore. Just get out of here, or else I'll call the security to kick you out.
Mom! Well,
why are you here? Didn't I say you don't need to meet me downstairs?
I was just worried that you might get lost.
Why isn't your wife with you?
Oh, Sharon is waiting for us upstairs. I can pick you up alone.
That's not what I mean. It's only right if she comes to pick me up downstairs in person. Now, I really wonder if we can get along.
Mom? Irene, you look stunning today.
Do you know why? Because I finally got rid of a jerk. Now I feel so refreshed. Get it?
Which, Stephen, don't you fall for her tricks. Today she's here to seduce you. So hang in there.
Really, Irene, you still have feelings for me?
Stephen, don't be stupid. Sharon is way better than her.
Mom, do you know who she is?
Who else could she be? A useless bumpkin from another city.
No. Mom, we were wrong about her. She's the heiress of Lane Group, the one developing this community.
Are you serious? She's actually from a wealthy family?
Yeah, Sharon and I met her at the mall yesterday. She's a VIP there.
Are you serious? She's actually from a wealthy family?
Yeah, Sharon and I met her at the mall yesterday. She's a VIP there. She usually spends over $10 million a year there. Besides, a bag sales girl there mocked her for being poor. She bought all the bags there and then got that girl fired. That's a lot of money. Take it easy, Mom.
Is she really that rich?
Yeah, Mom. Have you noticed that dress she's wearing? It is from a big brand, almost as expensive as a house in this community.
Then what are you waiting for? Stephen, go get her back.
What? Get her back? Mom, I'm now with Sharon.
Well, Stephen, don't be silly. Go say something nice to her. If you win her heart again, you might be able to air the Lane group.
Mom, are you serious?
What are you waiting for? Hurry up.
Irene,
What do you want to say?
Well, I'll be straight with you. Irene, we've been seeing each other recently, so I can see that you still have feelings for me. How about this? You apologize to me, and I will forgive you.
Why should I apologize to you?
Yeah. After that, you can send my son a few houses. Then you can marry Stephen.
Why are you laughing?
Silly boy, she has agreed.
Really? Irene, you agreed?
It's not even evening yet, and you two are already dreaming.
What do you mean by that?
You can't get it, can you? I said you two are dreaming.
You
really should take a look at yourself in the mirror. I was stupid enough to like you. What do you have now? Nothing. What makes you think a jerk like you is worthy of me?
Irene,
Do you know why I'm still standing here? Why am I still here, wasting my time? On you two? That's because I want to see how shameless you two can be. Well, you just reached the new low.
Irene, you better show me some respect.
Respect? Why should I respect a kept man? Instead of thinking about working hard to make money, you just focus on marrying into wealth. Shame on you.
What's up with my son? He's outstanding. What do you have? A wealthy dad, and that's all?
That's right. I do have a wealthy father. You can always get yourself a wealthy husband. Then Stephen will have a rich dad.
What? Irene, I'm warning you. Don't talk about my mom that way. Now, apologize to her.
If I apologize to her, will we get back together?
Well, of course.
What about Sharon? Hasn't she been with you for a long time?
Well, how can Sharon ever compare with you? She's just a millionaire. Well, you, on the other hand, are a billionaire.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs and dump her.
Who are you going to dump again?
Sharon, hear me out.
The hell I will. I've heard everything. Tell you what, we're done.
Well, Stephen, ignore her. You'll soon be the husband of Lane Group's heiress. Why are you afraid of her?
Who told you he would be my husband?
What do you mean? Didn't you say you would get back with my son?
When did I ever say that? How come I wasn't in the loop?
So, you were fooling us?
That's right. And what are you gonna do?
Hey, stop right there.
You stop right there. You old fool. Give me back everything I bought. And you, go pack your stuff and get out of my house, or else I'll beat you every time I see you. I also want my $500,000 back right now.
No, Sharon, let me explain.
Just zip your hole, trying to fool me again. By the way, I bought you this suit. Take them off right now.
Gosh, this is outrageous.
Wow, finally getting physical.
You old fool, just shut it. Both of you have been living off me. I even helped your useless son pay off his debts. So one more crap, and I'll put you two behind bars. You really think I'm a pushover? What's with the silence? Speak.
I dare not.
Why would I fall for a loser like you? Tell you what, I won't let you off until you give me back my money. It's your duty now to serve me as your master. If you dare to betray me, I'll destroy you. You heard me?
Yes, I heard you.
Then let's go.
Wait, what about my mom?
Not my problem. Don't see her again.
What did I do to deserve this?
Well, as I expected, it takes one devil to defeat another.